how I would start in property again today if I had to start again from scratch. So my name's Dervish. I've been an active investor since 2007. I'm the founder of the Black Belt Property Academy and Accelerator. In this quick video, I'm just going to provide a little bit of information about what I've noticed change over, obviously coming up to now close to 18 years investing, and also some of the things that haven't changed. So what has changed is, again, it's a very noisy space. Now, with that, I'm talking about obviously mentors and so on, and the fact that everybody's saying, "Hey, SA is the best thing ever. HMOs are the best things ever. Title splits are the best things ever. Buy to lets are dead. HMOs are dead. SAs are dead. You need to make sure you're doing ground up developments and so on." So it's an extremely noisy space, probably as a result of social media. Now, if you understand the basics and the fundamentals, the essentials of property, you'll understand that everybody needs a roof over their head. Whether that is on an assured short tenancy, an AST, your traditional buy-to-let route, whether it's for your SA, your service accommodation contracts for 6, 8, 10 weeks, or weekend stays and so on, people need a roof over their head. So the fundamentals haven't changed. However, what a lot of people forget with regards to fundamentals is the discipline needed to be successful in any business, in any industry, and especially in property, is the discipline needed to do things that you might not want to get done, but need to get done, and you need to do them. Okay, so if you're early on in your investment journey and you're a one man, one woman band, there's nothing at all wrong with that. Okay, you're probably likely to be doing the research yourselves, the viewings yourself, obviously putting in the offers, then trying to make sure you're touching base through the conveyancing stage, getting hold of the keys, maybe project managing and so on. There is nothing wrong with that. Some of my mentees would like to keep it, I'm not going to say small because that might sound a little bit bad. Some of them like to keep it like that because they understand the value of doing it all themselves, and it's better than being in a job they don't necessarily like, or building up a business that they're not as passionate as about they were previously. So what's changed though, like I said, there's a lot of noise in the property industry, a lot of miscommunication and so on. Now again, I'm in no way calling any providers over another provider or any mentors over another one, not at all. But there's lots of people that haven't really done much giving, informed advice really. So for us, a large part of our portfolio is your boring vanilla buy to lets. Okay, a few HMOs in there and that type of thing, but that's the main bread and butter: 2 beds, 3 beds, and so on. Now, you'll find that lots of people that haven't even done serviced accommodation are suddenly then giving advice on serviced accommodation, title splits, giving advice on title splits, doing top end flips or giving advice on top end flips and so on. Now again, I'm in no way, calling those people, but we need to be aware, or you need to be aware, that you need to be educated and learn from people who you trust and you respect and who you value and so on. Now, like I said, I've been investing in since 2007. I built up a very successful martial arts school. Some of you may have even seen some of those videos. The same principles apply building up both businesses, really. Okay, it's a discipline needed to carry out the things that need to be done in order for you to get where you need to get to. There is no, or I won't teach you. There is no get rich in 30 days. You'll be a millionaire in 6 months. I can guarantee by the end of the year you'll be financially free and so on. Okay, you need to do endless rent to rents for that, and again, then you're just creating another job. You just need to be having investor after investor after investor, unless you've got a large pot of money, a large capital base to start from. But let's not forget though that you're probably interested in property because you can already understand the benefits. Passive income or somewhat passive income, another income stream if you're looking to keep in your job or your business that you've built. One for us, which works in the background, which many people don't really appreciate, is the capital growth. Okay, so yes, if you're doing the boring vanilla buy to let type of stuff, you're going to get the 250, 350, 450 pound a month cash flow. Fantastic. But let's not forget what's happening behind the scenes, of capital growth, you know, month on month, year on year, and so on. Now, let's not, misunderstand it. The property cycle, or should I say, capital growth doesn't go up in a linear fashion like that. Time and value. It will obviously, if this was 1990 and now 2025, the direction is up. But in the middle of that, we've had different stages of the property cycle, the mid-cycle dips, the recession dips right at the top and so on. But in the long term, it will always go up in value. So let's not forget that fundamental. Now, again, some of you may have read some of my blogs before. If you haven't, check out my website. Like I said, my name's Dervish Dervish. Check out dervishdervish.com. Have a look at some of the blogs there that are available. Hopefully, it'll help you on your property investing journey. Now, another thing that I've got on my notes there, what has changed is shortcuts and hacks and so on. Now, I'm of the generation when 5-minute abs came out and all that type of stuff, where people were convinced that you could get abs in 5 minutes, doing it numerous times a day. There's so many other things that we need to take into consideration. So, again, at the time, intensity, quality of exercises, the diet, which is the main one, are you combining that with cardio as well? The same principles apply with property. There are no shortcuts to success. Okay, I'm not one of those mentors that is going to say to you, enroll with me and I can guarantee you'll be turning over £10,000 a month or £20,000 a month. By the end of the year, you'll be a multimillionaire. I'm not going to BS you or anything like that. I don't want to provide hype or anything. It's honest, real results, really. So, with the accelerator, and again, I'm not going to do a massive plug for it now, but just to give you an idea, people come in as white belts, then we move them through structured belts based on the knowledge that they've learned and their experience and so on. Because our goal is to train white belt new investors to confident black belt investors, and that does not happen in a one-off day or a weekend seminar or anything like that. There needs to be mindset shifts, identity changes, or should I say the self-belief needed, really. So we've just got to be aware there are no shortcuts. Now, sorry, I keep looking over here because I wanted to make sure I covered these points. Why most people fail? Lack of structure, lack of discipline. Okay, it's not opportunity. If I jump on Rightmove now and have a look at properties, regardless, it's now December 2025, a few days before Christmas. Regardless, I will still be able to find properties there that have got good enough margins, whether it is a BRRR, fantastic strategy if you're doing that, whether it's to flip, again, there are opportunities out there. So people don't fail because of lack of opportunities. It's often scattergun approach. So I'm not going to do buy to let because somebody told me there was no money in that anymore. I'm not going to do flips because somebody didn't make as much money in it as they should have done. I'm not really going to do SA because that's a saturated market. HMOs don't work if it's 4 or 5 bedrooms. It now needs to be 50. Again, noise all the time. Guarantee if you're educated, whatever strategy you're doing, you will make money out of it. Okay, it boils down to that education and your implementation. Okay, so it's about transforming for us white belt new investors through to black belt investors, and that does not happen in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. It needs to be years of taking steps further forward all the time. Now, just a quick recap there again, there's lots of noise, there's lots of misinformation, there's lots of people saying shortcuts and so on, but strip it back. The fundamentals are still the same as they were when I started in 2007, and they're going to be the same as people that used to invest in property in 1907. People need somewhere to live, whether that's long term or your short breaks and so on. People need a roof over their head. Okay, so let's not forget it's down to fundamentals and supply and demand. You will lose money, you will obviously get caught out if you're buying in the wrong area, paying too much, getting cowboy trades in. I'm telling you all this because it's what I did back in the day. Not doing decent tenant checks, cutting corners where possible. It's not going to help you at all. Okay, you need to have that long strategy. However, like Jeff Bezos says, and Warren Buffett says it as well, nobody is really interested in the get rich / wealthy slow scheme. It's always get rich quick. Okay, so super quick video there. I don't know, 10-12 minutes or something like that. If you're serious about taking your journey to the next level, then obviously watch some more of these videos, subscribe to the channel, check out some of the testimonials as well. But it's the Black Belt Accelerator that you need to enroll onto. And again, fill out the little form on the website, and then hopefully I'll see you on one of the slots and so on. But I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Again, because I feel that's the best way. If I don't feel that we're right fit for each other, then obviously I'll just nicely says. So I want to work with people or we do work with people that are committed and understand that it's not just why am I not seeing any results 4 weeks down the line, 8 weeks down the line. It's that getting the foundation solid, just like in martial arts, having strong foundations, and then we can build on it. Okay, so check out the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe to this channel though. We put out 2 to 3 videos a week. Check out some of the shorts as well. Have a look at the blog, and obviously invest in a copy of my book as well. When that's out, you will know it won't be that long off. All right, good luck. Keep taking steps further forward, but understand the fundamentals. Keep investing in this mindset. And if you're serious, like I said, if you're serious, not a tire kicker, then check out the link, okay? And maybe I'll see you as one of the new white belt mentees. Good luck. All the best.